Welcome back, folks. You're with us here on Cape Rugby TV, where, of course, as you know, every week we take a look at what's happening in the world of Western Province Club Rugby. As we said, things are getting rather close to the top 6 at the moment. We were, just before the break, taking a look at the match between Brackenfell and Kales River. Brackenfell looked like they had the upper hand there a little bit, Stanley.
Yep.
What is the halftime talk that the coaches are giving to each other now before we take a look at the second half?
Well, just for Brackenfell, let's do the same.
Yeah.
Let's keep the pressure on that pack of forwards because they get rewards for that. For Kales River, get into the right areas of the field and then just speed up the game.
Yeah. All right, well, let's see if we get rewarded and if we speed up the game. Brackenfell, Kales River, second half highlights. Of course, Brackenfell with home ground advantage. Well, it certainly is a interesting picture at the moment in terms of where we stand with the log. Just talking to Stanley about it now. Stanley, so final result then, of course, goes to Brackenfell. A win for Brackenfell, then 17 points to 11. Looking at, let's quickly take a look at the log, folks, and we'll show you what the log looks like at the moment. Helderberg is sitting on the top of the pile, followed by Hamilton's, Durban, Unimil Villages, UCT, False Bay, and there's Brackenfell sitting at position number 8. And then Kales River is sitting at position number 11. Stanley, for those two teams, for Kales River and Brackenfell, as we said earlier on, Brackenfell have still got a couple of games in hand. They could still be ending around 7 or 8 on the log, maybe. But I think probably ones that jump out for me there is Kuilsriver and Tygerberg will want to be making sure that they get into the safe space.
Yep.
There's still 1 or 2 games left.
Yeah.
I mean, we never know what's going to happen.
You know, precisely, JP. I think both of those clubs are really trying to fight hard to get not into that 13, 14, 15 space.
Yeah.
And it's still in their hands. So whatever happens this weekend will determine that. So Tygerberg and Kuilsriver on 21 points. Tygerberg more so than Kuilsriver because Kuilsriver still got another game in hand. So yeah, we'll see what they have to do this weekend. But while it's still in your hands, you have to execute to make sure that you don't put it in someone else's hands.
Yeah. Folks, let's quickly take a look at your other results then in Super League A. Remember, we are still going to show you the highlights of the matches between Unimil and Helderberg and Marties and St. George's. And a big thank you to Abdul Fortune from St. George's for sending us the footage. And of course, Nolene Oosthuizen at Unimil and Carla Nokia at Brackenfell for sending us their clips from the games. Remember, folks, all clubs out there, you're welcome to send us your games. We'll package it and put a highlights clips for you together here on Cape Rugby TV. Let's take a look at the results then. This past weekend, it was a win for UCT over Tygerberg, 41 points to 13. Brackenfell, as you saw, 17-11 over Kuilsriver. St. George's, 42-17 over Marties. Hamlets, he went down to Hamilton's. Villagers with a big win over NTK. And then Unimil with a narrow loss to Helderberg. Stanley, we're still going to take a look at those results there, but the matches that we are not going to be taking a look at, UCT haven't been playing for a while. UCT and Marties, in fact, now getting back into the swing of things. I suppose UCT will be happy with that result against Tygerberg.
No, very happy.
Yeah.
I think, like you say, if you haven't played for a while and then have a convincing win over a very gutsy Tygerberg team, then it bodes well for their aspiration to win. Maybe they still want to win this competition.
And we've got news now that Tygerberg has been, it will be, well, I'm still waiting for a final confirmation, but it's my understanding that Tygerberg will be playing in the Gold Community Cup. Do you have any information on that? Is it not official yet?
No, I'm not too sure what's happening there in that space. But look, it would be great. Every competition that you can go in is great to showcase your talent.
And I think I'm still waiting for official announcements. So I'm speaking under correction here. I think False Bay and Unimil, I think, are also in that picture. And of course, other interesting things happening in club rugby space is Hamilton's is going to the Club Rugby World Championship. So, I mean, the opportunities for our clubs at the moment is just enormous. I'm sure with the future of URC and what's happening there, that might even open up more space for. You mean we might start seeing the clubs play in the URC?
You'll have a club URC competition.
A club URC competition, yeah. Who knows where it goes? Yeah.
Anything's possible.
Yeah. All right, folks, of course, as you know, MChem 24-hour pharmacy is on board with Cape Rugby TV. You can get down to MChem 24-hour pharmacy 24/7, in case you're not sure. It means that they are open 24 hours a day in multiple zones at the pharmacy. Upstairs, of course, the sports supplement section, and downstairs are the dispensaries. Upstairs, again, there's a restaurant, a coffee shop, and they've got multiple. In fact, if you follow MChem on Instagram, folks, you can always see the different campaigns that they're focusing on, all the different special offers, and of course, always making sure that they look after you. They're always there for you. By the way, if you're not aware, of course, qualified nursing sisters on duty to help you, which means that if you are, in fact, there you can see MChem 24-hour pharmacy in all its glory behind me right now. If you need any assistance, then of course, you can get down to MChem pharmacy 24/7. There's always a nursing sister, qualified nursing sister on duty to help you. But they're always there for you. Get down to MChem. And of course, if you're not sure, always go to MChem first. If there's a product that you're looking for and they don't have it, they'll find it for you. We'll take a break. When we come back, we're going to take a look at the highlights between Unimil and Helderberg. It's still coming up. Marties and St. George's. Don't go away. Back in a sec.